Believe me when we're live is falling apart. Love is a shame. Good afternoon, everyone. China here, coming to you from my channel, That Girl China, with a Thursday afternoon crafting session. So as promised, I'm going to be putting together some Easter baskets, actually 3, which I will be giving away. I think I'm shaking the camera, so I apologize. I'm going to be giving these away, which I'll announce toward the end of the video. So there's going to be one for a little boy, a little girl, and then an adult Easter basket. So I'm going to make all 3 here in front of you guys. And I did get the blow dryer so we can do the shrink wrap. So I'm not going to go into detail in terms of like the products that I'm showing and that I'm adding to the Easter baskets, because I've already done that. Unless it's something new, then I'll get into it with you guys and I'll describe the new product. Otherwise, I've already shown it in a prior video, so I won't be discussing it any further because we don't want the video to run too long. Now, I did try to match my makeup to what I'm doing, so I wanted to do kind of like a little bit of over the top, what would one call it? Like with Easter colors, or with these like the colors that you would see on an egg. So I looked up some different eyeshadow looks on Pinterest, and so this is what I came up with. Let me know what you guys think. It is a little bit more makeup than I would normally wear, but this is for a special occasion. So let's just sit back and get started on the craft. Okay, so the cool thing is that we're not gonna need glue guns, I don't think. All you're really gonna need is like a blow dryer, shrink wrap, and the material to make Easter baskets. So Easter baskets, you're gonna need things to put inside of Easter baskets. So that's things that you would have probably already would have picked up. The shrink wrap, the blow dryer, rubber bands, ribbon, and candy, of course. And then little grass. So your standard stuff. Okay, so let's get started. I have a couple of different options that I wanted to show you in terms of making an Easter basket. So the first ones, which are the ones I'm leaning toward, but I haven't ultimately decided, are going to be these. So I have this blue one for the boy and this pink one for the girl, or you can reverse it if you want to do pink for boy and blue for girl, because I like blue, so I'm not, but I also like pink. So you can do either one of those. So this is option A. They also have these, which they came out with, I believe, last year. And these are canvas ones. This is option B. So you have this like lopsided bunnies with the gingham ears. And then you have this one with the pink. And he has polka dotted ears. So pink and blue for boy and girl. And then the third option are just like standard regular little baskets, which are also in blue or kind of like a teal color and pink. So the one that I want to go with, guys, and you can use whatever you prefer. Of course, these are the bigger ones, so you can get more stuff inside of this one if you wanted to. And then there's a lop ear one, which are also cute. But I'm leaning toward your standard basket. This is tradition. You can always bug tradition if you want to. But in this case, I want to like stick with what we normally would do. If the items work in here, then I'm going to work with these. If they do not work in here, then we will work with the larger bucket options. Okay, so the first things first that we're going to be putting in, let me try not to shake the camera, is going to be grass. So as to not have to struggle to tear these, I brought some scissors. So here we have some pink Easter grass. I picked this up at the 99-cent store, but they also sell it at Dollar Tree. The baskets were purchased at Dollar Tree. So we're gonna put our grass. Sorry for all the noise. When I'm editing, I'll try to lower the plastic noises. Unless you like hearing plastic. Maybe you like hearing plastic. And if that's your thing, hey, I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna lift this up because what I do not want to do is shake the camera. Okay, so we have our pink grass in here. Okay, so we're gonna be doing these simultaneously. Okay, so now let's look for our blue. Careful, don't shake. Okay, gotta find, and then I'm just gonna throw these over here. I have a little bin here for me to throw this stuff, and I'll get rid of the trash later, or the recyclables. Okay, so we're gonna open up this one. And of course, we're gonna put it in the blue. So, I'll let you guys know at the end of the video when the, here, let me lift this up. When the announcement will be made and what you need to do in order to be entered into the drawing. So I kind of just dig around in there. And the reason for this is to spread the grass around because it's kind of bunched up. So now we have the blue. And now we have the pink. Okay, that's done. I'll cut off the tags at the end. Okay, so first things first, after having done that, I picked up 2 little coloring books. I always like to include coloring books in my Easter baskets. I hope they're not too big. I got identical ones, and these were picked up at the 99-cent store by Momentum Brands, and they were 99 cents each. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to build height. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick the, what is this called? The coloring book, and it's going to be stuck toward the back. All right, I have to be very careful because right now I have my leg like rested on a pillow. Because for those of you who do not know, I unintentionally went ice skating. When we had the freeze here. Did it happen a week ago? I don't know, but my leg is still hurting, and I hope that doesn't mean that I have to have surgery on my leg. Hopefully that's not the case. I mean, it's feeling better, but it still hurts, and it's still very swollen. And I took off the band. They had it wrapped in this, like, for the support, and I feel like that was almost like making it swell up more. So I took it off. I put something else on there. Hopefully it'll work. Like, I'm playing doctor for myself. Hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't, well, then I'll have to go to the orthopedic surgeon's office and get with them and see what they think, what their thoughts are. Okay, so this is what it should look like. So it's partially dug into the basket all the way down, and then you have the your little grass kind of sticking out. So this is going to help us to lean things in on the back. So here's the first one, and then here's the blue one. The blue one's my favorite, but that's because my favorite color is blue, and I also only have sun. So look how pretty that is, how cute. Okay, so let's see what else we can put in, guys. I also found these adorable. These are adorable, and they just keep shaking. So let me keep them still for you guys. They're little, it's a headband with little bunnies on there. And what's cute about these is you could cut these off and glue it onto the front of one of those really cute jars that Dollar Tree sells, and then wrap it in a little ribbon, and then maybe keep candy in there. Or you can put it on your, what is it called? Your coffee bar or whatever. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, so I got it in pink. Okay, so I always put the tallest stuff in the back. Okay, so we're going to stick that in there. And then I also found it in blue. So here it is. And if you'll notice in the back, it has a little puffy tail. Isn't that adorable? And this came from the Dollar Tree. And of course, Because it came from the Dollar Tree, it costs $1. All right, so let me lift this off, guys, and I'm going to go as quickly as I can. So I'm going to tuck this sucker in, tuck it in. So now it looks like this. It looks like this, and you can adjust it, of course. If you don't like it, it's kind of crooked. Okay, come on, don't be crooked. Don't be crooked. Unless you want it crooked. Not everything has to be perfect. Unfortunately, I have a character flaw known as perfectionism, and I want everything to be perfect at all times. So, I probably spend more time on things than they need to be spent on. But, okay, so here we go. Now we have our little... And I always leave the tag on stuff, guys. I don't know why. I do it because I want the person to make sure that they know that this is a brand new product. I bought it brand new. All right, so now you have that done. Okay, so now let's look for what else we could be putting in there. I bought these little items, which I thought were cute. These are glow-in-the-dark sticks. So it says that they're Play Glow sticks. You're getting 4 colors, last for hours, 4-piece, and you know, there you are, whatever. So I'm gonna stick those in there. Now I'm gonna actually stick those behind the headbands because I really want the headbands to stick out because I think they're cuter than the little glow-in-the-darks, and so therefore they're gonna go behind. So now here we are. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Okay. So let's just keep it moving. Another item that I picked up were these little, what are they called? Bunny shutter glasses. I picked these up at the 99-cent store for 99 cents. It comes with 4. I really only need 2. So I'm only going to take 2 out of here. And what you could do is if you want to match stuff, you can just keep things going. Like if you have your all blue theme, and you can just stick your little blue sunglasses in here. If you want to clash and then maybe you want to throw in some more colors, or you want it to be more colorful, you can throw it in another color. I am a perfectionist, as I have mentioned, and so therefore I am matching this up. And this actually came with 3 glasses, guys, so sorry about that. I'm misinforming you. Okay, so this is not trash. We'll move that to the side. Okay, now let's see what else we have that we have for both boy and girl. Okay, so I picked up this chocolate bunny, and it is a double crisp chocolate and smooth, crisp and crunchy candy. It's by Palmer's, so it's kind of like what would be a Crunch Bar. Okay, so that one is pink, so guess what? It's going into the pink one. We're going to put it in with the pink. Ooh, try not to drop stuff. It's going to get better, I promise. It's going to get better. Okay, so then I have another pink one. I thought I bought other colors. You know what? Maybe we should come back to that because I could have swore. Oh, no, this one's gold. This one's gold. So this one is gold. The rabbit is gold. The packaging is not gold, but the rabbit is gold. Okay, so now I'm going to put this sucker in the blue one. This one is pink. So this one is going to go into the pink little section. I feel like my video is a hot mess right now. I apologize. I thought I had it organized, but it's not turning out to be the case. Okay, so now we're going to move to Peeps. You cannot have an Easter basket and not have Peeps in there. I personally do not like Peeps. I think they're adorable. I bought rabbit Peeps, but I don't like marshmallows. So that's, unless it's like in hot cocoa or Rice Krispie treats. So I have blue ones, and guess what, guys? They're going in with the boys. And I also have pink ones, and guess what, guys? They're going in with the girl one. And right now we're just setting stuff in. So let's pick up. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so here's the boy one. Here's the girl one. And we're just kind of seeing where we're at. We can always move stuff around if we don't like it. I decided to include these two little books, and the reason that I did this is because the whole reason that we even celebrate Easter is for, you know, for those of you, it's an obvious reason. It's for you know, the rise of Christ. Now, if that's something that you want to include in your Easter basket, then this would be the time to go in there and add something that is in relation to that, the resurrection. If that's something you do not want to include, that's your personal choice. But I'm going to be including that in the Easter baskets. So I picked two little books because I couldn't find anything that talked about that specifically. You know, obviously everything is just, you know, Easter bunnies and eggs and little ducks and chicks and stuff. And that's not the real reason that we celebrate Easter. So I have my first book of prayers, and this opens up the discussion. And this one is also my first book of prayers. The blue one, of course, guys. You will never guess. It's going to go in the blue basket. It's going to go in the blue basket. So I'm going to put this, let's see where we can put him. Maybe somewhere back here. So there we go. I stuck the little book back there. And don't worry, guys. I know it looks like a hot mess. We're going to fix it. You do not have to worry. We're going to make it look so pretty. That'll come when we start to wrap it up and shrink wrap it and put the bow on there. And then it's going to be oh so gorgeous. Okay, and there's nothing, anybody can go into a grocery store or Walmart or something and buy an Easter basket. But you know, this shows that you're putting effort. It's customizable. You can put things in that, you know, that specific child likes. You know, not every child likes marshmallows. Not every child likes jelly beans or whatever. And so here we are. Now we have our little, oh my God, how I love these. I'm gonna have to go buy some more because I want to make those little jars that I was talking to you about. Okay, so now moving on to the boy-girl stuff. I bought stuff for both boys and I bought stuff for girls, and that way we can throw it into our little, and then we'll throw in our Easter bunny. Okay, so this being the color blue, this is the Avengers, and this is Black Panther, and what this is Bubbles. So we're going to throw this in. I'm going to set this inside, and there you go. I'll fix this here in a little second, and then we'll, another item that I found for boys was this little pencil sharpener. It's by the brand Tonka. I'm going to throw this in as well. And it's just a pencil crayon sharpener. Okay, now let's jump to girls. I found these little pom-poms so they can stick it in their hair. So let's go ahead and put that in there. I also found this lip gloss surprise. Little, one of those little packets. What are they called? They have a name. Mystery packs. So I found this. So let's go ahead and get that sucker in there. And I also found these Peep nails for a little girl, so I'm gonna throw that there in the basket as well. And now let's jump into sandals. You know, spring is, it's gonna start warming up here soon, so I bought a pair of sandals for both a girl and a boy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the little clip, leave the tag on, I'm just gonna take off the little clip. And so these are the girl sandals. And we're going to find somewhere to stick these in. You can even stick them in the back because they'll give, you know, some height. Okay, and then I also found some for boys. Now these have dinosaurs in them. Now, you can certainly add more candy if that's something that you'd like to do, but bear in mind that, you know, your kids are going to go probably Easter egg hunting, and they're going to go and find more little eggs with candy in them. So you don't have to add more candy if you don't want to. They're getting a bunch of prizes, which I'm sure they'll be super thrilled about, or you can continue to add candy. All right, so let me show you what your finished or your semi-finished product should look like. All I did was kind of just rearrange stuff. There's the sandals in the back, the coloring book, of course. And so here's the front. This is the little boy's Easter basket. And don't worry about, you know, how things are kind of laid out. Oops. Because once I get the shrink wrap in there, the shrink wrap is going to hold everything in place. So you don't really have to worry about, hey, this is kind of leaning, you know, so on and so forth. When the shrink wrap goes on, it's going to go into place. Okay, so there's that. Then we have the girl one, which is this one right here. So this is the, and of course everything's, you know, leaning. But again, remember, I'm gonna shrink wrap it and everything is just gonna stay in place once this is done. So I have a boys one and a girls one. Now let's go over what didn't make the grade. Not because it wasn't super cute, but because we're limited on space. I am gonna add a bunny, so don't worry about that. But I'm gonna add it once we get the shrink wrap situation started, and that way I can make the bunny fit. Okay, so now let's take a look at the bunnies that I picked up. So I picked up a blue one from Fuzzy Friends, and this one was chosen for the boys gift bag. And then I also picked up this little white and pink one. This one was chosen for the girls gift basket or Easter basket, not gift bag. I'm gonna slide the baskets into the shrink wrap, which I will show you. This is what the shrink wrap looks like, okay? Make sure when you pick it up that it says shrink wrap. And it's by the brand Voila. This is in the party section. So you wanna make sure that you pick up this particular one, because there is one, but it doesn't shrink. And also, once we slip it in, we're going to cut the top off, because this is a very large bag and it can go for larger packages. But because this is a small Easter basket, we don't want a lot left over at the top. And in order to avoid that, we're going to trim it at the top. Okay, so once you have slipped the plastic wrap, or rather your Easter basket, into the plastic wrap, what you want to do is you want to pull the excess to the back, okay, because that's not really the part that's going to be seen. The front is going to be seen. And exactly what I told you guys to do, I did not do. What we're supposed to do is when you pull the plastic wrap out of the packaging, you're supposed to trim it down to fit your particular package, because all the packages are different, and the last thing you want to do is for it to look all jacked up. Okay, so I just kind of trimmed it. Normally what I do is I cut it beforehand, and I completely forgot. So here's the pink one. Okay, we got the Easter bunny in there. I wrapped it with a rubber band to keep it closed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the excess, which is what I should have done from the beginning, but I forgot. And we're just going to throw that to the side. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to shrink wrap this stuff around the, we're going to shrink wrap around the Easter basket. Normally this is easier to do, and this video would not be as much of a hot mess as it is if I was able to stand up. I'm not able to stand for long periods of time, guys, because I have to rest my leg. I'm not supposed to be putting weight on my leg. But basically, when you're doing shrink wrap, if you've never done this before, the idea is to drag down. Go with a high heat, and you're going to blow it, and you're going to blow it downward. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm going to do it behind the scenes. Okay, guys, and I'm back. Now we've shrink wrapped the packaging around the Easter basket. So this is what it looks like. So all I really have to do is add a bow, and that is the final touch. So again, here's the back of it. Here's the front. So all we need to do now is add a bow, and we are done. Now I picked up a couple of different options for ourselves. I have these two with the little bunny with the little tails. I have the one with the carrots. I have this one with the purple. And I have this one with the Easter print, like a plaid, kind of like a plaid or a gingham. My favorite, and I'm thinking which is going to work the best, is going to be this one. I suck at making bows, guys, so I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm not going to do it on camera. There are videos that you guys can link down below. All you have to do is add a bow now and you're done. You've handmade, handcrafted 2 beautiful Easter baskets, which I'm going to be announcing as a giveaway, and I'll let you know that when I return. All right, guys, and I am back with the final product. So here we have the boy one. I used the purple or the lavender ribbon to make the bow. It's basically what is called like an Olivia bow. And if you know anything about Olivia's romantic home, it's the way that she uses to make bows. I cannot make a bow, but the good thing about using wired ribbon is that you can kind of fake it. So here's the boy basket, which you guys can win. And then we have, let me set this sucker aside, hopefully without shaking the camera. Don't shake, please. Okay, and then here we have the girl one. I went with the that gingham print, and here's the girl Easter basket. Super cute baskets, not hard to make, and these are going to be some giveaways. Now, I'll talk about that toward the end of the video. We'll give out some details, but basically, in order to win, I'm currently at 140 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 165 by March the 20th. And the way to be entered is you have to be a subscriber. You need to hit the like button on this video. And at the bottom in the comment section, you're going to write the word bunny and where you are from. So for instance, I am from Houston, Texas. So I would write bunny, Houston, Texas. And that goes into the comment section. I will do a drawing on the 20th, and whoever wins, so I'm going to draw for all of them, I'm going to overnight these Easter baskets to you. So we've already made 2 of them. Now we're going to jump into the adult one. That one won't take long at all because it's on a smaller scale and we're not going to be adding all this extra stuff, but it's still going to be cute. So now we're going to start on the adult Easter basket. Now, adults don't need, you know, like a bunch of eggs and all that other extra stuff. You can always add, you know, like little flowers, which I'm going to do so you guys can see how that will look. It's just going to be like an accent to it. This one is geared toward a woman. It's got a couple little items in there, but there's hints of what it is so that way the individual knows this is Easter related. All right, I'm going to be using one of these small, what they're calling a gold basket, okay? So it's not very large, but this is what I've elected to use. It also comes round, and it comes like in a tray size, but I'm going to be using this one. This I picked up at the 99-cent store for $1.99. This is a hand pump. I really love the design of it. I think you can put hand lotion in here, sanitizer. You can use it in your bathroom or your kitchen. I just thought it was so pretty and it goes with my color scheme. Another item I'm going to be adding is this little trinket box. I think it is adorable. This was picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1. It has these cute little drawers which we're going to hide little extra prizes in. I love, again, the color scheme and how it's floral. So it gives me the vibes of spring. And of course, we have these beautiful chocolates. I think they look higher end. They're beautiful, and they also match the color scheme that I'm going with for my adult gift set or my Easter basket. I have some florals here that I'm going to play around with. We'll see what fits, what works for us, and we will be adding these in at the end. Another item that I always like to add are beautiful journals. So this is a 60-page journal. It is by the brand Jot. I picked it up for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it says, work hard and stay humble. Okay, another item that I picked up at the Dollar Tree is a cell phone case. I like the color scheme. It's kind of like a marble or like a watercolor. And again, it matches the colors of the rest of the items that I'm going to be using. Another item that I'm going to be adding, which is Palmer's. It came in a 3-pack. I've already taken the liberty of taking them out. They're in the 3 colors. And again, I believe they tie into my color scheme here. We've also got some ribbon. I like this ribbon, which again is from the Dollar Tree. I may or may not go with this, but it does match my color scheme. Okay, and also finally a candle by Susan Jacobs, which I picked up. It matches my scheme with the florals, the theme that I have going on. This was $1.99, and I got this from the 99-cent store. Now, if you don't have a 99-cent store, don't fret. You can certainly go to like Walmart or Dollar Tree, and they have a lot of comparable items. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to get the little basket, and I'm going to arrange the items in there. So I always start, again, with the tallest items in the back. So those go in first. And so I'm going to be putting in first the little book and the phone case. Now, if that person doesn't have that cell phone case, that's fine. I'm sure they can find somebody to give it to. We're just imagining that that's what they have. Okay, the next item that's going to go in is, I'm doing in this situation is I'm tilting it back. I'm going to be tilting these items back because the basket is small and the space is limited, and that allows me to put more items in. I'm also going to be putting in the chocolates. So the chocolates are going to go toward the front. So now I'm tilting backwards this, which I'll show you here in a second, this little hand pump. And then I'm going to be adding my little trinket box. Now what I want to do with the trinket box is I'm going to hide chocolates inside the drawers. So the colors that I don't feel go are going to go in the little drawers. So when they open them up, they'll find them. And I'm just going to leave one out. Let's see which one. I think the blue, pink one I'm going to leave out. So we're going to put this blue one in here. And if I change my mind, I'll just pull it out. Okay, so now I'm going to be sticking this. And again, I'm leaning it toward the back. I'm leaning it at an angle. Okay, so there that goes. And last, I have the candle by Susan Jacobs. I'm going to face the label forward so that they know that this is the brand. Let's see. Let's get this in here. Let's make it work. We're going to make it work, y'all. We're going to make it work. Okay, so this is what it finally looks like. Let me just do a little adjusting here. I apologize. Let me get the label off, because that's what's messing everything up. That is what is messing everything up, the label. Okay, so the little basket looks like this. Okay, let me pick it up. And so this is what it looks like. Okay, so you have your notebook, your pump, your cell phone case, the little box, and also the candle, and then the chocolates in the front. And then I'm gonna add, I'll throw this sucker in here somewhere. I'm gonna add this little Easter little themed chocolate. Okay, now what I wanna do is I wanna add some, what are they called? We're gonna add some little florals. So let's see what I can add in order to give this an Easter look. Let me look. Yellow is not working for me. I'm not feeling it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in a couple of these little eggs. And what you can do is just cut it. You don't have to be super precise with it. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God. Now, normally I would glue gun these, but since we're on a time crunch, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna stick it in there. But don't worry, the shrink wrap will hold it in place. And then you just kind of twist it around, and that's how you break it off. And let's break some of this grass off. And some more eggs. I'm gonna do that. And here we go. All right, so I'll just stick these in, you know, kind of random. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, it does have to be perfect because I'm a perfectionist. But anywho, we'll fix it up. Initially, right now we're just playing around with it. Once we're done, then we can always add or take away what we don't like or how we don't like it if it's not in the space that we want it in. So I'm just sticking the grass in there. And we're just playing around with how it's going to sit inside the little box. And we're almost done. This one doesn't take as long because this is a little bit easier to maneuver. It's just so cute, the little eggs. And I think that's it. I think we're good. Now the final touch is, you know, if you want to add the third egg, you can. We can put that sucker toward the back. So what we want to do is cut him all the way down here. Let's stick his tall, skinny behind back there. And it's so easy to do. I do have floral scissors or floral cutting things. I just didn't bring them because I did not think I would be doing this. You know, the idea just popped in my head. And, you know, I just go where the wind blows me. So now we're going to add, oh, I'm sorry, we'll fast forward when we do the editing. Okay, so I don't even know if I like that. Do I like it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to get it to stick where I want it. You know what I'm saying? Stick where I want you to stick, damn it. There we go. Okay, so here we are. We're done. Okay, so now I'm going to do is just shrink wrap it. I'm shrink wrapping it and I'm adding a bow. And that's it. So here's the little gift basket. How adorable is that? And, you know, I'm going to skip the part of adding the shrink wrap. You guys have already seen that. And adding a bow. But this is just something I put together. And again, it's got its little Easter stuff. So they know this is an Easter basket. But it's stuff that an adult would like to get. You know, a coworker, your mom, your sister. How cute is this? Your best friend. And of course, you can always tailor it to what they like. Again, we're going to be doing a drawing, guys, for the 3 Easter... Why am I holding 6? Okay, for the 3 Easter baskets that I just made. Okay, so what you need to do is view the video, hit the like button, comment down below bunny and the city and state that you're from. I'm going to be drawing on the 20th. So the goal is only if I hit 165 subscribers. So if I hit 165 by the March 20th, midnight, I will draw on the 21st. And if your name is drawn, then you'll need to reach out to me and I will overnight this to you. So again, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Again, my name is China. If you're liking my content, please hit the like button. I always love to read your comments and I do always respond as quickly as I can. And I hope you'll join my YouTube family. Have a wonderful Thursday afternoon and a soon to be happy Easter. I'll talk to you later, guys. Hope to catch you at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. Bye.